Hello, nerds all over the internet. It is Thursday night, November 6th, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. Another exciting Thursday night to talk about all the great things happening in the world of wrestling. I'm talking matches, segments, titles, professional wrestling, yeah. Talking matches, segments, title changes, returning icons, and much, much more. I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I am also the host of the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, the man who puts in 8 hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. From the Gulf of not America, from the Gulf of Mexico, Mr. Juan Arauz.
Not from the Gulf of Mexico.
El Grande. Oh, actually, no, that wouldn't work. I can't say Mexicano.
I'm not El Grande Mexicano. I'm freaking El Grande Nuevo Yorqueño.
That's a lot of syllables.
Then get your They get your syllables straight over here. The big New Yorker. El Grande Nueva Yorqueño.
Unless you want to be the third person in the faction, Juancho Americano. I mean, we'll have to put a red, white, and blue lucha mask on you.
Juancho Americano. I can kind of work with that. Thank you for that fine introduction, Leslie. Did you ever forget the mister?
Well, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Boricua's good, K-Storm, but New Yorker is much closer to me.
That is true. And much like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Make sure to keep the notification bell clicked on when more live streams drop like this. And be sure that you and leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you're here to help rescue the Ravens flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep our lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from that dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you find folks at home are doing best, which is supporting the Ravens flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream. I'm asking y'all once more, please comment after the stream. It tells the algorithm that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. And also share this content with everyone you know and love across social media. And most importantly, making sure that you're subscribed to us and you hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all alerts. The more often that you refer us to other people, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers come out of it. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also for our livelihoods. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, Hassan Terrell, Matthew, I see Matthew Coburn, and I see Nikki Bella are all joining us here. We appreciate it. But pray tell, Jose, what is it exactly that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Well, here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. So now we're in the month of November. It is Gobble Gobble month, aka Thanksgiving month. And we are still on the road heading towards WWE Survivor Series on Saturday, November 25th.
And it is said that on this month, if you leave out a bowl of cranberry sauce overnight, then Hector Guerrero will appear in your kitchen.
Ugh.
And he will leave you a nice Thanksgiving dinner. Except for the turkey, because the turkey's still frozen. You'll have to thaw that on your own. You'll have to make it the rest of that on your own time. He can't do everything at once. He's just a man. He is not magical.
WWE Survivor Series 2025.
Oh wow! Did you just forget?
Nope.
You forgot?
I was 4 days off. Survivor Series is on November 29th, the final Saturday of the month.
Oh, Mr. Jose Casabona, the big wrestling expert, forgot a wrestling thing.
I'm not above making a mistake, Juan.
Yes, you're right. You are not above that. Nor am I above calling people out on mistakes, especially when it's funny and it tickles my pickle. I am not sorry.
Go choke on your pickle.
That's my job.
Thank you, K-Storm. Love you, honey.
All right. Well, anyway, so we're on the road to Survivor Series. AEW is also gearing up for their pay-per-view event, AEW Full Gear, which I believe is happening on the week before Survivor Series, so good for them. And TNA also has their pay-per-view event coming up next Friday, TNA Turning Point, and they'll be making their return at the Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida.
Okay, they're just coming back to next week to live programming, and the day after, they're just gonna throw a pay-per-view at us.
Pretty much, but listen.
What the fuck? Who's managing their schedule? It's so bizarre. Like, they get like a pay-per-view every other week, and then we had this whole month where they didn't put anything out that was live. And
then you have to look outside of wrestling. We got to prepare for Thanksgiving. I mean, come on, man! It's the feast. You got to buy a bunch of food. You got to send invites. You got to you have people waking up in the morning just to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade.
I don't know why anyone would wake up to that anymore, but whatever.
Okay, I cannot guarantee that I would wake up to that, even though I love seeing some of the floaties. You know, those are fun. But we do need the energy to keep up with the month of Thanksgiving. And the best way to do that is through our partners over at Glitch Energy.
Yay!
The specially formulated Smart Energy. I thought we were unplugging.
Oh yeah, no. Well, we got to tell the folks over here.
All right, the specially formulated Smart Energy beverage for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. It comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure that you bookmark glitchenergy.com on your web browser to stay up to date for all of their announcements.
Now, one little announcement that we do need to tell you as of right now. The promo code FlockFuel has been deactivated for the time being. We do apologize for that inconvenience, but that doesn't mean that you can't get a good deal from our buddies at Glitch Energy. For instance, if you just sign up for their newsletter, you get your 15% off of your very first order, and that's not
How cool is that?
just
50% off.
That's just for hanging out with these guys, and so we appreciate it. And of course, the folks at Glitch, these guys are going wild. They are giving people a heck of a deal. They're knocking everything down to $24.95 instead of $34.95.
Oh, hey, speaking of preparing early for Christmas, they brought back the Grinch Berry. That's right. It's cranberry punch for those who are a fan of cranberries, and it is available right now in stock. And what's the pricing on that? Please go loud. Here we go. $24.95. Holy shit. That's amazing. And listen, if you're just like us, broke-ass nerds, then don't worry because Glitch also has you covered through the Cash App Afterpay program. It's 4 interest-free payments split up every 2 weeks until you're able to pay off the full retail cost of your order. And they will not hold it on layaway. You're still going to get your product.
That's excellent over here. So, for instance, $24.95, you divide that up by 4, that's $6.24 coming out of your debit or credit card every 2 weeks. Interest-free, no ifs, ands, or buts. And that goes to, and that's before shipping and handling. So, of course, any shipping and other charges that you may be dealing with, they'll be the ones to help you out with that. And again, we want to thank our buddies at Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravens Flock, even though the promo code FlockFuel at this time is not active. But we appreciate being partnered up with Glitch. You guys have been amazing and awesome, and you guys rock.
Absolutely. We thank you very, very much. All right. Now let's go ahead and get right to it. We're going to start things off by reviewing this week's edition of NXT. Juan, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
So before they can hit the road going to Madison Square Garden in New York City, we got the go-home show of WWE's NXT. And in this go-home show, we open up with the women's division taking the center stage. We got a 6-women tag team match player.
Holla, 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 holla.
That's right. And opening this show is the team of the NXT Women's Champion, Tatum Paxley, with her BFF Izzy Dame.
Who's totally not going to turn on her any day now.
Nonsense. Their friendship is 100% healthy.
Their friendship is magic.
And Lola Vice, the queen of the underground,
The queen of NXT Underground.
versus the Fatal Influence. You got JC Jane, Lainey Reed, and Fallon Henley.
The bootylicious brawling babe of beauty is teaming up with her spooky speaking girl and her friend.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Tatum Paxley, of course, trying to show off that she is a fighting champion, and her and Lola Vice were supposed to have a championship match last week, but it was thrown out the window when the Fatal Influence ambushed them. We covered it here on last week's show. So that's how we got to the 6-women tag match.
Boo on you, Fatal Influence. How dare you, Rob, and now you're gonna pay.
I know. What a bunch of dastardly bitches.
How dare they? Also, Vicente Guerrero's in the chat. Hey, Vicente Guerrero, welcome to Wrestle Rewind.
Yeah, no.
So it would be nice if WWE went back to Survivor Series as it was on Thanksgiving Day /night.
They're close. They're going back on the day after Black Friday.
Close enough.
Close enough, right?
And like I said, if you leave out a bowl of cranberry sauce, then Hector Guerrero will come into your house at night and he'll leave you a Thanksgiving feast. And like I said, except for the turkey, it'll still be frozen. You have to bake that yourself.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the match. So, we start things off, of course, Izzy...
Joke. Anyway.
Yep. We start things off, of course, Izzy Dame is in the ring with Lainey Reid, showing off incredible power. I'll go ahead and toss this back over here.
Yeah, that's the Glitch fam.
And I'll go this over here. And, okay, we'll put it down here. Okay. So here we go. Fatal Influence versus Tatum, Lola, and Izzy Dame. Izzy Dame, of course, the powerhouse of the trio, takes fight against the Fatal Influence. She knocks down the newest replacement, Lainey Reed,
The newest member. I think we can get past the whole thing of replacement. Like until and unless the girls of Fatal Influence mention that they replaced Jasmine Nix with Lainey Reed, then we don't need to continue bringing that up.
Yeah, I know. Izzy Dame, of course, was joined in on the fray after she was tagged out by Tatum Paxley, who started things off for her. And I've got plenty of more pictures of this because this was a sensational and incredible opening bout. Go ahead. After Izzy Dame tags herself out, Tatum Paxley joins in, and she does that incredible leg split elbow drop onto Lainey Reed. It was only able to get a 2 count, and throughout the rest, for a good couple of minutes, she was able to hold her own against Lainey Reed, and later Fallon Henley, who was tagged in. And then Lola Vice gets tagged in, and we got some incredible babyface synergy.
Yay!
And by
synergy, we mean these who got to booty shaking.
Yes, these two ladies got to dance, and they did simultaneous hip attacks against the Fatal Influence.
Apparently, Izzy Dame did not like that.
Apparently, Izzy Dame did not like that. Come on, Izzy.
Like, Izzy, you can have a little fun. Your girl, she's champion. You're teaming with an excellent wrestler. You guys are on top of the match so far. Like, you can let loose for just a second and dance for the crowd like your buddies. There ain't nothing wrong with that, unless she be hating. Did she be hating?
No, well...
Why you always lying? Why you fucking lying? Stop fucking lying!
She's like, okay, whatever, man.
No, she's literally got the resting bitch face. Like, are you fucking serious? Is this the time for this shit? What the fuck? Am I the only one taking this shit seriously? Kind of shit.
Yeah.
She's got the proper facial expression of like, dude, no, blah. I am so not jealous, but I so am. Bullshit.
Oh man, it's still fun to watch, and like I said, for a trio of women, you know, say for it, well, actually, with the exception of Izzy Dame, for two people who have never tagged before, Tatum and Lola, they're doing a great job.
They really are. They were gelling like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
they go together like peanut butter and strippers, I think.
I'm not sure that's exactly the same thing.
Peanut butter and strippers is the same thing.
Wait, what? What? Where did you get that?
I got it from Cal Naughton Jr.
Let's move on. Let's move on before you tickle your pickle over this.
Shake and bake.
Anyways, and then when we get back from commercial break, unfortunately, the fun times didn't last too long.
No.
As the former champion, JC Jane, the literal brains of Fatal Influence, she takes center stage and she puts Lola Vice to task. She knocks her down with a drop kick to the turnbuckle, hits her with a running cannonball senton. She's basically in control, keeping Lola Vice away from the culling.
Okay, so. Yeah, this is the intelligence of Fatal Influence kicking in. This is the bad guys doing their bad guy deal, as they should. So, well done. That's good ring psychology right there. That's good freaking match building right there. So, fucking people take notes.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Take notes. Anyways, so Lola Vice was getting her ass kicked, but then finally Tatum Paxley gets tagged in, and she gets a huge crowd pop from the crowd in the Performance Center. And Tatum Paxley hits a double drop kick, knocking down both JC Jane and Lainey Reed on their backs. That's awesome.
But apparently Fallon Henley's got to look very strong. So she's not taking any hits?
Well, no, she did take some hits. Like she was Tatum Paxley was got a hot tag. She floored all the members of the Fatal Influence. She did back-to-back running cornered crossbodies onto all the members of the Fatal Influence. So that was fun. Well, actually, no, she did back-to-back to JC and Lainey Reed. Fallon Henley was about to ambush her, but Tatum Paxley slid and dodged out of the way, and she hit an incredible a modified exploder suplex, which was great. It's awesome.
Very nice. Cool.
And then she goes for the cemetery drive on Fallon Henley, but then shenanigans happened in the ring. Like the Fatal Influence were regaining their footing, and then to protect her, the champion, the BFFFFFFF Izzy Dame took the bullet for Tatum Paxley, shoved her out of the way, and she got hit by the discus forearm from JC Jane, or as she calls it, the encore. And unfortunately, Fatal Influence picked up the win by pinning Izzy Dame. Your winner, those bitches.
Boo! Boo on you, man!
But Izzy Dame took the bullet, Juan. Can any other friend do that?
Yeah, a friend who wants to hold that over their friend's head. It's called manipulation. Have you ever tried that before? I know you haven't, but I've known you've fallen for it. I've fallen for it. Don't try me with that stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no memory of this.
Bitch, you ain't the Velveteen Dream. You remember shit. Shut up.
So, anyways, of course, this is going to help build momentum for JC Jane as she eventually challenges for the NXT Women's Championship in the immediate future. And as for Tatum and Izzy, this will no doubt add more fuel to the fire for their inevitable friendship breakup. Because let's face it, not everything lasts forever, kids.
I know. And freaking folks were fucking or it would probably be thinking guys, Juan, Jose, why the fuck are you so hell bent on doom and glooming over this stuff? Guys, we can read this shit from a mile away. We know the kind of dynamics we see when it comes to these wrestlers with these characters. We understand this stuff. It was like when Better Than You Bebe broke up, MJF and Adam Cole Bebe. They first teamed up, and everyone was all up in arms over it. They were loving it. And what were we saying? What were we doing?
They were gonna break up.
No, we were saying it's gonna break so many internet nerds' hearts when they break up.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we said.
They dragged it on for so long, and then they did the whole whodunit angle with the masked devil at the end of the year, and then there was injuries that unfortunately hindered the storyline a lot. But given the circumstances, they worked with what they had. Unfortunately, everything that happened after the fact was, well, there's a reason why we don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Let's just hope that the folks at NXT don't make the same mistakes that that Better Than You Bebe did when it comes to Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley's breakup.
Nah, they'll be fine. Now let's get to the exciting match of the night. We got Josh Briggs taking on the current reigning WWE Men's Speed Champion, El Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano has joined us in the NXT zone, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah!
Okay.
El Grande Americano is the current reigning Speed Champion. He also had...
looks so familiar. I wonder who he is reminding me of.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Neither do I.
This man is from the Gulf of America.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, Jose.
That's how they announced it!
No, I don't think that's true.
He also had a good match over at WrestleMania when he took on Rey Fenix as the replacement for Rey Mysterio, who was injured at the time. And yeah, no, he's been doing great. He's been making waves over on Monday Night Raw since his debut. Like I said, he's the current Speed Champion, and now he's here on NXT to show off a little bit of his lucha libre chops against this bastard Josh Briggs.
Let's see how El Grande Americano fares.
Yeah, no. The whole thing started off on the same evening where there was a backstage segment where Josh Briggs met El Grande Americano and his cronies. I forgot their names. I think one of them is called Bravo Americano and the other one is something else.
What the fuck? Los Americanos.
Los Americanos.
Hang on, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I love this.
Right. So what was their whole deal? Why was he...
Oh no, Josh Briggs is just being a big bully, putting down how silly they look and how stupid their costumes are. Yeah.
No, okay, that just shows that it's these guys. Oh, okay, I see. Rayo Americano and Bravo Americano.
Rayo Americano and Bravo Americano.
What?
Oh my god! This is awesome!
No, but this is an actual what the fuck though.
I know!
I can see, and I know, and I'm terrified, and I'm depressed a little bit, and I wish I didn't know, but now I know.
It's
okay. The Americanos are.
It's okay. Let's go.
Ariana Taco Grande Americano.
Ariana Taco Grande Americano.
Yo, no disrespect, but I wouldn't mind trying out the Ariana Taco Grande. It sounds tasty.
Let's get to the match. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
what the fuck, Jose? Come on.
Like, no, I'm not going to indulge you on.
But she's sexy and stuff. Oh God.
This, unfortunately, is the opposite of sexy. This is brutal, this is gritty, this is Josh Briggs, of course, knocking down El Grande Americano while the fans continue to knock him down verbally by constantly chanting, Briggs, go away! Briggs, go away! Like,
Briggs,
man.
go away. Okay.
I have I have seen wrestlers that have gained nuclear heat, but Briggs, like, I'm still trying to figure out a reason why people hate him. Like, is he a real douchebag in real life? Like, has he rubbed fans the wrong way somehow? What did he do? What did he do to piss on everybody's punch bowl?
I wish I could tell you.
It's so weird. And this is something that I need to study. I need to understand why there is so much vociferous hatred towards this guy.
Well, whatever it is, I like it. This is fucking funny. Fuck this guy. All right,
Fuck this guy, damn. And of course,
hey, snap.
Oh yeah, we got some incredible in-ring skills. Of course, El Grande Americano will not be taken out so easily by this big bully. He does some great lucha things. He does a series of incredible amateur wrestling maneuvers, some great reversals, and here's him trying to use his own body to reverse a leg lock. Like, you see him, he does like a little bit of a handstand right there, and he splits his legs and like kind of like this, kind of like how I'm doing with my fingers. And the fans were loving it, like, yeah.
I mean, it's fucking funny. Like, I'm over here thinking that, like, wait a minute, did he just fucking kerplunk him just like Shawn Michaels did in that one match forever ago?
Yeah.
Oh, but no, like, this is actually, like, no, he's doing this on purpose.
The fans are 100% behind El Grande Americano.
This El Grande Americano, for some reason, he seems a little taller than he used to. Seems a little bit, just slightly less muscly in the shoulders, but much more fit and tone, you know? He reminds me of someone else, I don't know why.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what this is. It's so weird.
I think you need your glasses checked.
Oh, Briggs is a bully. Okay, well, fuck him.
All right, whatever. Let's continue. So then the action continues. The action moves forward as as El Grande Americano hits a running headbutt, like a charging headbutt onto Josh Briggs. And then we got a little bit of a scuffle at ringside where El Grande Americano hits the suicide dive, and then Josh Briggs gets in the faces of Rayo and Bravo Americano with the referee's back turned, and then as and then there was like a brief moment of distraction there where go ahead and show the picture where Josh Briggs' enemy Tavion Heights tries to interfere with his orange utility belt vest thing. I don't know what that is.
What the fuck is he wearing?
That looks like it looks like he's wearing a fanny pack on his chest.
What? No, what the fuck? Listen, okay, I've seen guys wearing like those like fucking quote unquote tactical style backpacks or whatever that's actually in the front with a chest zipper. I've seen those, but this doesn't even look like one of those.
That shit looks so silly. That looks like something that's out of the closet of either Scripts or Retribution.
No, Jose, it belongs to Matt, the radar technician.
Ha! Undercover boss, thank you. But that being said, while Tavion Heights was distracting the referee by being Tavion Heights, the Americanos flattened out Josh Briggs at ringside, rolled him back to the ring for enough time for El Grande Americano to hit his finishing move to pin and win. Your winner, El Grande Americano.
Hooray!
And the fans loved it. The fans were cheering for it. They're all happy. Hells yeah! You know what? He sounds like he looks like a really stand-up guy. I like the cut of his jib one.
So do I. For some reason, he doesn't seem like a horrible racist caricature of lucha libre anymore. He actually seems like a proper bona fide character, even though he's clearly something different with his body. I don't know what's going on. And then Raya and Bravo are starting to remind me of other people too. I don't know why.
No, I don't know.
It kind of looks like this other dude. Fucking. No, I know I've seen these guys move around. Their body language, I can understand.
How can you know? Like, they're wearing masks. You can't tell.
It could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
And that's the mystery
of El Grande Americano.
Ah, at least they're not backstage prima donnas like Sin Cara.
Dear God. Dear God. And I just want to make one thing fucking clear to the folks of Lucha Libre Triple. You can chant all you want, but there's no way in hell, as long as WWE is involved, that Alberto El Patron is going to show his face anywhere near a Lucha Ring anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Right.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry, because I've been seeing stuff like, oh, they're booing Vikingson in Lucha Libre AAA when he had a match against El Grande Americano, and they were chanting for Alberto.
Really,
They
guys?
were chanting for Alberto Del Rio, Alberto El Patron. Yeah, the charges were dropped, but
He's still an awful person.
The fucking bruises and swollen lips that he left on Saraya, that shit ain't leaving my memory. So fuck y'all.
Yeah, fuck him and fuck the fans who chant for him.
Yeah.
All right, now let's go ahead and shift gears, Juancho. Let's go ahead and see what we got lined up next. Yes,
So
we got this segment that needs to be studied, and it is an in-ring promo segment with the TNA Knockouts World Champion Kalani Jordan. So last week, Kalani Jordan, by hook and crook, she defeated Jordan Grace to retain her championship in last week's main event. And now the fan. Yes, she cheated. The fans have turned on her. The fans were booing her, and man, Kalani Jordan was trying really hard to sell this promo, and she did well. She was even holding back tears, because I saw that she was about to cry.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, you guys betrayed me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm trying to represent NXT by being the Knockouts champion and trying to show that anyone can be can rise to this stuff. But y'all are throwing it in my face.
That's actually the main crux of this promo segment, is that
she was trying to say that she was doing right by NXT, and her friends in the locker room betray her, and she fed up with this world.
Yeah, she keeps saying oh, you fans cheer for Dominic Mysterio when he cheated. Anytime he cheats, why do you guys have a problem with me?
Oh, that's a good point.
Her promo is basically calling out the hypocrisy of wrestling fans.
That is actually good heel promo because it has to come from something that's factual. Something that the heel can throw in the fans' face, in the baby face's face, to make the fans realize, oh no, this person really is an asshole, but they're not lying or anything like that. That is good heel work. I can dig that.
I can dig that too. This was a great heel delivery. My only little critique is that I wish she would have projected her anger a little bit more.
Was she flat in saying this stuff, or what?
Not flat, but she obviously didn't project it angry enough, ah! Or
Okay, so she wasn't as emotive, rageful, vengeful, spiteful. She wasn't. She was saying it with the dour boo boo face, but she wasn't delivering with someone who feels scorned.
Exactly. That's my only minor critique.
Acting.
Everything else was pretty good. Everything else was pretty solid.
All right. What else happened in this promo?
Well, no, that was pretty much it. That was her whole promo segment. She also kept saying that she'll continue to win matches, continue to still be the champion, and that nobody's at her level.
And
people continue to boo her.
Boo on you, bit. Okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, yeah. Just tweaks around the corner. You'll be doing good over there, Kalani. Very good.
Yeah, no, thank you, Hassan. Yes, the fans were actually chanting "Ole, ole, ole" during the El Grande Americano match.
Oh my god.
I shouldn't be liking this.
I know. It's so dumb. But it's so cool. But it's so dumb.
But it's so cool.
It's so cool.
All right, now let's get to the all right match of the night. And speaking of, Kalani Jordan's putting her money where her mouth is as she takes on Tyra May Steele in a non-title match. And Tyra May Steele, of course, as I mentioned here on the program, she is the Season 1 winner of WWE's LFG. And she's also a former Olympic competitor, a former Olympic gold medalist. So she's got some good credentials on her.
Okay, but you're saying that this match was meh.
So because Tyra May Steele, as good as she is, still needs more time to develop. She absorbed a lot of offense from Kalani Jordan. It was mostly like not so much 100% one-sided, but Kalani Jordan was kicking her ass a lot.
What?
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm sorry, no.
Let me explain.
Yeah, please do.
Let me explain before you jump down my throat.
I was about to fucking say, I'm about to go swan diving down your fucking throat. Explain.
All right, so first couple of minutes, we start things off. Of course, Tyra May Steele shows off a lot of her reversal moves, and she also like out cartwheels Kalani Jordan, which I thought that was very fun, and that was very.
They were doing competing cartwheels.
Well, while reversing each other's wrist locks, yes. You know how you. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool.
What the fuck? I'm imagining the two of them fucking like over each other for fucking like. What the fuck? Okay.
All right. And then before we get to commercial break, of course, Kalani Jordan then uses her underhanded tactics, knocks her down at ringside. Then she takes over the match, and she keeps Tyra May Steele grounded for the rest of the match. When we got back from commercial break, Tyra May Steele tried to hit a comeback, but Kalani Jordan was able to cut her off, and then she hits the one-of-a-kind moonsault to pin and win. You're a winner, Kalani Jordan, sending a clear message that she ain't the one to be fucked with.
Okay, but here's the thing. Tyra May Steele is like 1.5 times bigger than her in terms of size and strength. What the fuck are you telling me that this little girlie is gonna beat her? I'm still like, my brain would have to...
In-ring psychology. Kalani Jordan has been in the WWE a lot longer than she has.
So what, she...
And she is... Yeah, she pretty much outperformed Tyra May Steele. And she... Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't buy it. I'm sorry.
You'd have to watch it to believe it.
Okay, well, I guess I fucking would. Don't touch me!
And then after the match, Santino Marella appeared on the Titantron.
Ah, Jesus, what the hell? Why does that look like Angel for a minute?
It does, doesn't it? Just draw some glasses on him.
Yeah. God damn it, what the hell?
So, Santino Marella, cosplaying as Angel, showed up on the Titantron, and he's announced that next week at NXT Gold Rush, Kalani Jordan will be defending the Knockouts World Title against Lei Ying Lee and Jordan Grace in a triple threat match.
Oh, wow.
Which, by the way, she mentioned in her promo segment earlier that night, and she paraded on how she's already better than both of them because she's beaten both of them before. So, Kalani Jordan is oozing with confidence, but she's also a little annoyed that she's being booked in matches that she doesn't want to be in.
Oh my lord, girl, get over it. You're a champion for TNA. You're under his jurisdiction. Fucking deal with it, girl.
Yeah.
This is what this is the shit that it comes with. Hassan saying he's a good singer.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get a bland lawyer like Trick did. Now, the good news is there were no awful and embarrassing segments that night.
Embarrassing?
No. Everything was pretty good. There's nothing to rage about, so we're fine. So far. Now, before we get to the main event, I do want to talk briefly about an honorable mention, and this was the semi-main event match that happened. Javon Evans going up against the leader of Dark State, Saquon Sugars.
Okay. I'm never not gonna think that this little dorpy face that Javon Evans is doing here with his lips, I'm never gonna think that's not funny.
Really? You think that's more funnier than Saquon's picture?
No, Saquon's name is funny to me. Saquon Sugars. That's a weird name. But this, like the little curly
girl,
the curling of his lips, like with like the dimpling going on right here, like on the side of his. Hang on, let me do a thing real quick. Let me get this transparent. So, okay, so the little curly bit that happens here on the sides of his lips that makes the rest of his mouth look like he's like curling it up in a very weird, almost unnatural way. That's the thing that gets me, and I'm never not gonna think that's funny.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that.
Yeah, and like I said, the only thing about Saquon Sugars that I find funny is his name.
Yeah. So in this semi-main event, it was incredible high-flying action for both these guys. Javon Evans, it was unbelievable, as he always is. Anytime he's in the ring, he overwhelms Saquon Sugar, and he also overcomes the numbers advantage against Dark State at ringside, using his high-flying daredevil abilities to keep the game going.
Yeah.
And he is one of the very few people, along with Darby Allin, on my list of, oh my fucking God, please be careful. You're so young. Do not kill yourselves.
He's a young OG. He wants to prove himself. Yes, for the love of God, please don't. You don't need to.
Also, as a funny thing, we got some silly chants from the fans who are chanting Walmart Shield.
No, they should have said Temu Shield.
Temu Shield. Yeah, or I would have gone with Retribution.
Ew. Present Guerrero in the chat. Josh Briggs is that good at being a heel. After the news of a 1975 plane crash was announced in the arena, fans actually clapped, finding out Bobby McShane died in the crash. Yes, Bobby must have been a great heel. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Yeah, like I don't think Josh Briggs is quite at that level of fan hatred, but we'll fucking see.
Yeah, of course. And now let's get to the main event segment. It's a celebration, everybody. Yay! For those of you who are Canadian. It's a
Look at that, the freaking view, the watch count dropped the moment that you mentioned Canadians. Nice going, Jose.
Whoops. And it is a championship celebration featuring the newly crowned Lucha Libre AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions, the NXT North American Champion, All Ego, Ethan Page, and his tag partner,
Chelsea Green!
Yeah.
Yes, you have to say it that way. It's the law.
Yep, they have an incredible celebration. Go ahead and show off the picture. It is beautiful. Look at that. They got all the Canada flair. They got a cake behind them. Look at that. And Chelsea Green looks so gorgeous. She's literally the lady in red.
Yes, she's got Alba Fire holding her
Mix.
tag belt. Ethan Page has got the Canadian North American Championship belt in his hand, and the men's mixed tag belt on him.
You know something? I actually want to give AAA credit. Like, the belts that they made for the mixed tag titles is actually cool. One strap red, one strap blue.
Because everyone knows women's is red and man's is blue.
But what if men want to be red and women want to be blue?
No, not allowed. Man blue, women red. Wham.
That's such a weird stereotype.
Eso es en México para ti, carnal.
Yeah, I know. So with that said, of course, Ethan Page, Chelsea Green, they're celebrating and they're hyping each other up. How Ethan Page has an upcoming North American Championship match at Gold Rush, and how he's going to succeed in being the defending champion, and how Chelsea Green, she has an upcoming title match tomorrow night on SmackDown, and how she'll become a 2-time Women's United States champion.
Oh,
so
she's
best
gonna
of
make herself a champ. Is that it?
That's right.
Or at least that's what she hopes.
Yep. And then Alba Fire nearly slipped up the name
Dun, dun, dun.
that got them shivering as if she's about to bring the Beetlejuice on them.
Dun, 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 dun,
And then
dun, 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 dun.
and then Ethan and Chelsea were like, "You know what? Bet. Go ahead and say his name, because we think he's gonna come up from that celebration cake, and we're gonna kick his ass. Oh yeah!"
So of course, Alba Fire says his name, and he does appear. Say
his name and he appears. I believe
in Joe Hendry. Only one problem. He didn't appear from the cake.
Yeah.
He did not pop out from that cake at all.
Yeah, no. There's a picture of... Oh, you jumped ahead.
What?
There was a picture of when they were circling around like, okay, we're going to beat his ass.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, look at it. Look at these silly goofs, man. They got their random clubs or whatever the fuck.
No, see, here's the thing. Is what you missed in your own thing here, so haha, take that. There's a little Canada piñata. A Canada-nyada.
Canada?
A Canada.
Kenyatta?
There you go. A
Oh,
Kenyatta.
that's clever.
There we go. Ha, I fixed it.
Ha.
I know the words. I know the best words.
They took off the poles from the Kenyatas to use it as a weapon.
Whack the Kenyatta.
Oh my god!
But it was just Ethan Page that had the bat. Like Chelsea Green just had her microphone.
Yeah.
And
Piper and Alba Fire had one of the belts.
The championship belt.
And
that's when we had Joe Hendry, the prestigious one, local hero, Joe Hendry,
who just strolled through the entrance.
Yeah.
No. He wasn't going to jump them in the cake. That would be silly. No. Joe Hendry has made it clear that he wants a shot at the AAA Mixed Tag Team titles, but Chelsea Green reminded him of a technicality. Oh, honey, you don't have a tag partner. So Joe Hendry's like, okay, yeah, I know. Actually, I do. And this took me by surprise, but his tag partner is none other than Thea Hale.
Say her name and she appears.
We believe in Thea. Who once again puts up her ring finger as if she's giving a PG deuce.
Seriously?
Which is weird.
That's weird to me too. And she came out with a pair of pies, and she pie-faced both Chelsea Green and Ethan Page.
I got a picture of them
both.
Yeah, no,
I
got
hilarious. Hilarity ensues.
Yeah, no.
And shenanigans. See, behold,
Ooh.
Chelsea Green gets creamed in the face by Thea Hale in the creamiest cream face pie facial creaming of all time. Ethan Page is ducking for dear life. He's like, bitch, this motherfucker's an Armani rental. I cannot deal with that shit.
But unfortunately, he got in the crosshairs of Joe Hendry as he ran down to the ring, and he exchanged right-hand blows with Ethan Page, and eventually Ethan did get creamed in the face. Yep. Go ahead. And
not
yep,
to be outdone, Thea Hale jumps out of the fucking cake and crossbodies both Alba Fire and Chelsea Green.
It is amazing. Well, don't stop.
I'm not stopping. I was enjoying the moment.
No, you could.
I'm appreciating the moment, Jose.
Yeah, but you're also high.
No, I'm not. Not yet.
All right, fine. Well, you're getting there.
I'm appreciating the moment.
Yes, and of course the whole.
I'm appreciating the moment here, Jose. I'm just.
You motherfucker. And of course, the whole show ends with Joe Hendry and Thea Hale waving their hands in the air and celebrate side to side. And the fans are celebrating and singing along. So I'm of two minds about this. First of all, this was an incredible send-off, a great segment, and I like how it led to a backstage digital exclusive clip where Chelsea Green made a comment saying, "I have never been creamed like this in my entire creamed on like this in my entire life." And then
her real life husband,
Matt
always ready, Matt Cardona, fucking reposted. I was like, excuse me, phrasing.
So
there were even fans who fucking took that and spliced in the old footage of when Matt Cardona was Zack Ryder, where he had his where he was in a wheelchair and a leg
with a neck brace, and he had the flowers, and he was crying like. Yeah, during that whole thing when
that's not important. That's not important.
Yeah.
What's important is that. Are you serious, bro?
Yeah.
What, have I never creamed pied and faced you in the face like that before?
That was funny. On the one hand, this was great. On the other hand, I don't know how long this act is going to last for Thea Hale, because Thea Hale has been off TV for months.
Okay, this is just a way of getting people to, hey, Thea Hale's back on the main show, and we've got a little program for her to work with, and this is just for us to build up a nice little match to have at Gold Rush. Maybe she'll show back up in NXT later down the road. Maybe she'll go back to Evolve. We don't know.
Maybe we don't know, because like after the whole breakup of Chase U, it seems like Thea Hale just lost all momentum and lost direction.
And it's really messed up as far as we're concerned, because she's a fucking wonderful Genki girl, fucking super psyched, super wacko, who the energy fucking speaks for itself. There's no fucking need to fucking there's no fucking need to have her buried anywhere. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I know. I just hope that she doesn't end up being one of the folks who gets released next year.
No, but don't you fucking say that. Don't you fucking say that. Don't you dare fucking say that. Don't you dare.
All right. I won't say it anymore. But let's go ahead and
fucking say that.
Calm yourself.
No. Thea Hale's one of the best things to come out of NXT. Fuck you. How dare you?
Okay, let's go ahead and shift gears over to this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Light the fuse, hit the boom, Dynamite.
That's right. Here we go. We're gonna talk about the fallout from Fright Night, where last week's main event showed Hangman Adam Page dressed up as Tony Schiavone and ambushing the Ops, which was funny. So let's go ahead and see where things go. We open things up, of course, with Tony Schiavone in the middle of the ring, making.
Look at that! The moment we mention Tony Schiavone, another person drops from the view. Nice going, Jose. Nice fucking going. This is your fault, okay? You brought this down on us. And you know what? I ain't even mad at you. I'm mad at fucking Tony Schiavone because, like, he should fucking know better than to fucking try this shit with me. Seriously. What the fuck is this? I don't even.
It's almost as if AEW has given him carte blanche to pretty much express himself, and most of his dialogue in real life is just
himself. He doesn't express anything. He stands there for 5 seconds, holds the microphone, and fucking fades in the background. He doesn't do or say anything of importance or significance. He's not that good of a fucking announcer or that good of a fucking interviewer. What the hell, man?
Hello, Mr. Quake. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Tony Schiavone, yes, he is indeed of a legend, despite Juan's comments about him.
That's not the fucking point. The point is, what the fuck, man?
And Tyra May Steele has potential. She has potential. She's gonna get there. It takes time.
Not right now, she don't.
No, you don't have to apologize.
She's paying her dues.
Nah, Mr. Quake, you ain't got to apologize for anything. You're fine. It's okay.
You really don't have to apologize. Relax.
Yeah, no, exactly. What I do need to apologize for is what I do need to say is I feel sorry for Tony Schiavone because what comes next. So after Tony Schiavone makes a couple of announcements it was in the middle of making announcements for Full Gear next that's coming up soon. He gets interrupted by the AEW World Trios Champions, the Ops, specifically by Samoa Joe.
Okay, even Samoa Joe looks fucking tired of this shit.
He's
real pissed off looking. He's got the ugliest boo-boo face of all time. He is so pissed off. Oh my god.
Samoa Joe, flanked by Katsuyori Shibata and Powerhouse Hobbs, they circle around the ring surrounding Tony Schiavone and accuse him for being in cahoots with Hangman Adam Page last week when they pulled the switcheroo in the main event after the main event match. And it looked like they were about to put a hurting on Tony Schiavone until he was chased out of the ring by Hangman Adam Page, Hook, and Eddie Kingston with a freaking walking cane as a weapon.
The Mad King is back?
Yes.
What the fuck? Where's this chubbo been?
He wrestled his return match at All Out against Big Bill, and he won. And
okay, but where's he fucking been, though?
He's been teaming up with Hook because apparently Hook is not believable by being his own man.
But why? Why hasn't he done anything more, like, fucking substantive? And for that matter, why did he bring the crutch back if his leg's okay?
I have no... As a weapon.
Okay, so just to have it as a weapon as a fuck you?
Yeah.
For real?
Yes. Dude, wrestlers have used canes as weapons.
I know they've used them as canes as a weapon, Jose. I'm just saying here, they're like, okay... It's not like Cowboy Bob Orton, who's got the cast on his arm for like 5 years or whatever the fuck, how long it was. And it sounded like his leg is functional. He's working again. He's in the ring again. He doesn't need to have the crutch anymore. Why is he swinging around the crutch?
As a weapon. As a weapon. The explanation cannot be any more complex.
Cut it out.
So in this promo, Hangman Adam Page fires back at Samoa Joe, and then Hook gets on the mic, and oh my god, did I mention that talking is not Hook's strongest suit? He gets on the mic and he talks in this fake New York accent and this Brooklyn accent.
Wait, what?
No, he's developed an accent.
What?
You need to hear him talk.
No, I don't. Apparently.
He talks in this accent, and he's challenged the Ops to defend their Trios Championships in the main event match. And then Samoa Joe cuts him off, thank goodness, by like panic talking, saying like, "How dare you!" Like just yelling shit, like, "You want us to defend the titles? Fine, you got it." It just
Okay, thank God. At least Samojo managed to fucking save the energy. Oh my God. I am so sorry, Doug.
I'm surprised Eddie
Oh my
Kingston
God.
didn't join in the proceedings.
Honestly, yeah. Like, you'd think that Eddie Kingston, who's, like, one of the better talkers on this shit, he would have piped up for Hook. And he would have piped up and said, like, all right, listen, dog, like, I got your back on there, and this is what my boys wanted, and he wants the trios titles, he's gonna take your ass down. We're all gonna take your ass down over here, but you would think that you'd let the better talker do the talking.
But nope, they gave the mic to Hook. And oh man, trust me, my disappointment in Hook is going to diminish by the end of this review.
Your disappointment is gonna diminish? You mean?
My excitement, whatever excitement I have left, is going to diminish.
Oh boy.
All right. But let's go ahead and talk about the exciting match of the night, and it is actually one of the women's singles matches, and this one is apparently a stipulation match. Like, it's a blood and guts advantage battle, and the way they set it up is so crazy. They have 3 men and 3 women's singles matches all set up for blood and guts advantage. Whoever wins best 2 out of 3 of the matches will have the advantage for blood and guts. I hope I explained the rules clearly.
Okay, so we have a total of 6 singles matches, 3 men matches, 3 women matches.
Yep.
And whoever on whichever teams gets best 2 out of 3 gains the advantage in the blood and guts match coming up at Full Gear.
Whereas if WWE would have booked it, they just would have done just 1 match for men and 1 match for women.
Yeah. And
Simple to make things simple?
To make things a little bit simpler, and you would have had the other team members at ringside chewing out and rah, rah, rah. That way you have the tension of the explosion of these people could just break out and fight at any minute. So I get that. I do also kind of get this, but something like this should have been spaced 1 week for the women's, 1 week for the men's. That way we're not overloading too much with the matches.
Well, here's the thing.
The matches themselves don't feel gimmicked or diluted.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the stipulation. If the matches come to a score 1 and to a draw, then they have their final matches on Collision Saturday.
You mean the show that no one watches?
Precisely.
So no one will know.
Oh, except for the sickos who watch Collision.
So nobody watches.
Yeah. Now, originally it was supposed to be scheduled to be Queen Aminata taking on Megan Bayne. However, it was reported via Tony Khan's live stream on Twitter that earlier that day that Queen Aminata has suffered an injury and she is not medically cleared to compete. So in her place is of course Mina Shirakawa, who would be taking on Megan Bayne with Tony Storm on commentary.
Okay. I would have been fine with either of those matches. Sorry to hear that Queen Aminata couldn't rock it. Sorry about that. Okay, Megan Bayne, she's a beast.
Yes.
She's like I don't even know what her ethnicity is. Is she like Persian or like is she like Arab? Is she fucking Latina? I don't know. But point is, she's fucking hot. And we have another fucking hot woman, Amina Shirakawa, the gravure model, the what is the face, the Triple D champion herself, and of course we've got Timeless Tony Storm and commentary. Like, this should be a recipe for an excellent match, not just entertaining because haha boobies, but excellent fighting, excellent matchmaking, and drama and commentary with Tony Storm. Tell me how they fuck it up.
All right, well, first of all, Francisco Guerrero saying, consider me a sicko, Jose. I watch Collision every week. Well, good for you, buddy. NXT TNA to AEW, thank you.
NXT and AEW.
That's good.
Actually, yes.
The match was actually really damn good.
Okay, so they didn't fuck it up?
No, and I have pictures to prove it.
Do you?
Yes.
All right, well, let's see.
Thanks, AEW. Oh, yeah. And first of all, check out the size difference between the two. Look, Mina Shirakawa, of course, she is just
is
inches.
She just titty jiggling at Megan Bayne in intimidation?
Yes. That is her intimidation tactic, kids.
Okay. Chickity bang bang, chickity bang bang bang. It doesn't work if your opponent's boobas are at your eye level, Mina. You actually have a problem. You have an actual problem, and it's called Megan Bayne is able to eat you alive.
Pretty much.
I know how that sounded, haha, phrasing, but still.
No. You good. So the first couple of minutes of this match, of course, Mina Shirakawa wrestled circles around Megan Bayne, despite the size difference. And of course, she does her like super sexy reversals, and she's just a treat. And Toni Storm on commentary, by the way, is fucking funny. She continues to be a delight on commentary, and while taking verbal jabs at Tony Schiavone, Excalibur.
She's copying his fucking movements. She's got her fucking hands folded the way Tony Schiavone does. What the fuck?
She keeps telling Tony Schiavone to shut up, while she's also saying like, "Hey, Excalibur, one of these days, maybe you should commentate on one of my orgies."
Jesus Christ, woman. Okay. First off, yum. Second off, no to sock face anywhere near anything. As a matter of fact, get rid of sock face altogether. Just replace it with anything.
And she also made a comment on Bryan Danielson saying like, "What cologne are you wearing, Bryan? I didn't know they made hemp scent." Get it? Because he's a vegan, and he's earth. He's a tree hugger.
Dear God. Well, yeah, you know what? Fucking the proper fucking like cologne bars, they can work over here. Shit. I don't know what she's fussing over. And look at that. The moment we mentioned Excalibur, someone dropped off. But the moment we mentioned Bryan Danielson, someone came back on. Nice.
Stop worrying about it.
No, I'll worry because it's fucking funny. Megan Bayne's a problem. Maybe Megan's related to Tyson Tomko, the problem solver.
Man, I haven't heard that name in a while.
No, if that was it would kind of be like an intergender match between the two. They wouldn't be related. It'd be like the one band she fears or whatever. I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, this problem hasn't been solved for Mina Shirakawa yet. Despite some incredible efforts, Megan Bayne is still dominating against Mina Shirakawa when we got back from commercial break. She tried an earlier attempt at her running Liger Bomb, which is her new finisher because she doesn't do the F5 anymore. I don't know why. Mina Shirakawa was able to reverse the first attempt, and she did an incredible and she once again she hit her comeback. She was at the ring apron while Megan Bayne was knocked down, and she hits like a springboard tornillo, spinning crossbody, corkscrew crossbody, which is awesome. And she was trying to go for her finishing move, but then at ringside, Marina Shafir showed up and choked out Toni Storm from behind, which distracted Mina Shirakawa long enough for Megan Bayne to hit her running Liger Bomb to pin and win. Your winner, Megan Bayne. And then afterwards, we had a huge pull apart between the team of Mercedes Moné and Team Mercedes and Team Tony. That's what I'm going to call it, just to simplify things. Okay. There was a huge team pull apart. A huge, you would say, a Pier 6 brawl.
A Pier 6 brawl?
Yeah.
Yay!
Pier 6 brawl. Pier 6 brawl. Pier 6 brawl. Pier 6 brawl. Yeah.
Okay, this is fucking funny. And this is fucking cool.
Actually, the way to Mercedes Moné entered the fray, at first she was going to join in the brawl, but she's like, no, this ain't my mess. And then she was thrown in there, knocked out by the AEW Women's World Champion, Chris Statlander.
Pussy. What's the matter, Mercedes Money?
You're too good for this?
Too good for this stuff?
Are we being too loud? Okay, yeah. So again, great wrestling match from the women competitors. They did great, and great post-match angle to keep the energy going for their blood and guts match.
Jesus God in heaven. Vicente Guerrero, Toni Storm's always been gold on the mic and commentary. Yep, you're not wrong. She's an excellent talker here. Let me see. AEW is inconsistent. You're right. And Vicente Guerrero was saying earlier, already had my ready for Thanksgiving turkey. Might get the Cajun turkey from Popeyes.
Ooh, Cajun turkey.
Oh, that chicken from Popeyes.
That sounds like something Dragon Fang would indulge.
Yum.
Yeah. All right. Now let's get to the match of the night. And this was all right. But honestly, I've seen... Oh, wait, actually, no. Let's get to the best segment. I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. See? I jumped ahead, too.
All right.
It's okay. Let's talk about the exciting segment of the night, and it is an in-ring promo segment with FTR. That's right.
Boy.
So on last week's edition of Dynamite, we covered how FTR won a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, and now they're number one contenders for the AEW World Tag Titles at Full Gear. But unfortunately, they're not satisfied with that victory. Cash and Dax are in the ring, and they got on the mic. Yeah, they're like, yeah, we win, but we're still mad. You know, we got some beef to deal with Bro Dito, so they've got a score to settle. And the fans were booing the hell out of FTR.
Specifically out of Cash Wheeler, apparently.
Yeah, so... And then they cut over to a backstage, not yet, but let me talk about it. Don't show anything. They cut to the backstage video where they're trying to wait for Brodito. They hit the music, but the team didn't come out, and it looks like they were locked inside their locker room, like they're trapped, as Renee Paquette was trying to get a feeling of what's going on in the situation, while Stokely's being a goof right outside the door. So, FTR took it upon themselves to go to ringside, and Dax tried to smooth talk Bandito's mom.
Are you serious?
Yeah, her mom or abuela, or his mamita, and then she slapped Dax in the face, which is funny, and then Bandito's real life brother, fellow luchador Gravity, was at ringside, and he tried to fight to defend his family's honor, but then unfortunately FTR put a beat down on Gravity, beating him senseless into the ring, and they teased about doing a spike pile driver, but then this shenanigans happens. Eventually, Brody King broke through the wall and choked out Stokely Hathaway while they're trying to set themselves free, and we got a huge pull apart with FTR.
What? Okay, I think I missed a step. Where did this wall come from?
Remember how I said Brodito was locked in? They were trapped.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So the idea is that they were locked in. Like a locker room or whatever?
They were FTR trapped them inside, locked them in there.
And Stokely Hathaway was guarding the door as neener, and all of a sudden, Brody King said, fuck you, and he broke through this cardboard wall.
Exactly.
I mean, it's literally a cardboard wall. It's not even drywood.
It's still fun to watch.
Of course it's fun, but the wall looks bad. Why do these guys never try with a proper looking wall?
Booker T is corny. Yes, Booker T is corny. Honestly, you know what? If Bryan Danielson replaced Booker T on commentary, then the commentary of NXT would be more tolerable. Because we've heard Bryan Danielson on commentary before. He does a good job, right?
Yeah, but you need a color commentator, and he's not exactly a healer. He's just...
Bryan Danielson could do heel.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's too endeared by the fans.
Yeah, people love him too much.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so Brody King
and Bandito broke out of there, and they had to pull apart with FTR.
The consequences of my own actions again.
Yeah,
I remember that dumbass line that he gave forever ago. Like, why do I always suffer from the consequences of my own actions? How could you? And so they break out and they charge in and
they fight with FTR,
and they has fight.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
All right. Now let's get to the match of the night. And I say because I've already seen them wrestle before. And do I really want to see them wrestle again?
Apparently, other people do.
Yeah, because
he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Like in this match, which I swear I've seen them wrestle before on Dynamite or on Collision, we get a repeat of a one-on-one contest featuring. Representing the Death Riders, you got Claudio Castagnoli on the right taking on freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. Thank you. My problem is that I've already seen this match before on Dynamite. I've already seen these two wrestle each other, and I've already seen how they perform against each other.
Look at that fucking people dropping away.
I know, right? Like, and me watching it again, like, it doesn't surprise me anymore. Like, the only thing I got out of it was that, like, the only thing that was different was that during the times when Claudio knocked down Orange Cassidy after they came back from commercial break, Orange Cassidy does his like gesture where he teases putting his hands in his pockets, and he's trying to, I guess in his own way, Hulk up, brother. But Claudio Castagnoli keeps knocking him down, and he keeps doing it again and again. But other than that, it's It's basically the same shit that I've seen before in Claudio versus Orange Cassidy. I'm pretty sure they've wrestled each other multiple times, and I'm going to do research on this. But anyways, your winner, Claudio Castagnoli.
Meh.
Yep, he hit a very European uppercut to knock out Orange Cassidy.
Very European uppercut?
Oh yeah, it's very European. To pick up the win. So
go figure.
Yeah. All right. Now let's go over to, oh boy, this is something I've been waiting to talk about. All right, let's get into this segment here. This one is twofold. The first part of the segment is that Tony Schiavone reminds us that earlier it was announced on social media by Tony Khan, this is a literal clip from the announcement, that Tony Khan is bringing in a new championship to All Elite Wrestling, the AEW National Championship. And he says that this championship will be different because it will be defended in AEW, it'll be defended outside of the promotion, over in CMLL, over in New Japan. Gee, where have I...
that shit all the time! No. Fuck you. No. No. Ow! No, don't you ow. I'm the one who's got his feet stepped on. Shut your ow mouth. Ow. Hi there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens flock, the tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and his A's tag team partner here for Wrestle Rewind. So, another fucking championship. He can't even go one full month without announcing a new fucking championship. He just came out with the Women's Tag Team Championship, which you can make the argument all day long that it helps out the women and all that, but it would help out a lot more if we didn't have one woman who had 12 belts on her, one of them, which isn't even a championship, it's a tournament trophy, and rocking that all over herself, plus you have other belts from other promotions all over your programming, and you have your championships being defended in other fucking promotions. No, you keep saying this shit. Tony Khan keeps fucking saying this shit. Oh, this is gonna be different because it'll be defended outside of our promotion. Like, then it doesn't fucking mean anything to AEW, does it? I would figure that you would have to be someone contractually fucking connected to All Elite Wrestling to compete for an All Elite Wrestling Championship. Or if you're part of a partnership, you can do that. But no, these guys gotta just fucking do it willy-nilly everywhere all over the place and in different promotions that don't matter, that don't have anything to do with AEW, and it's just there to fill up space and time. No, motherfucker. You see what this belt originally belonged to? You see it right there on the corner of it. NWA. It was from the National Wrestling Alliance, which last I checked is still alive! So motherfucker, where the hell is Billy Corgan up in this house fucking trying to come in and say like, hey motherfucker, that's NWA property, fuck you, get away from us, give that back. Apparently nothing. What? What's the fucking problem? What are they smashing pumpkins too scared of the fucking like coked out dweeb over here? No. There isn't even like. Here's the thing: there isn't anyone who actually calls Tony Khan the Snowman. That's something that Dave Meltzer made up in order to try to make WWE people sound as if they're the ones who are being mean, when in fact, nobody fucking cares about Tony Khan enough over at WWE to actually insult him with anything creative. He's literally just Shad Khan's boy. The kid. For me, he is the coked out dweeb. He is the sexless loser. He is the moron who has been burging out and goofing around with imagining dream matches for Dynamite since he's 13 years old, which apparently, according to his fucking behavior, was just last week. Motherfucker, grow the fuck up a bit. Motherfucker, get your dick wet. Motherfucker, shave your fucking beard. Fucking make yourself look like a fucking man. Have some fucking self-respect. And have some fucking brains. Take those championships, fucking shave them down, fucking make each one significant. Now that everyone in AEW has a belt, has a championship, none of them are champions. None of them are fucking mean anything. It's not fucking logical. It is oversaturating. It does not fucking compute. Fucking blow me, you fucking coked out loser. You may be wealthier than my sorry ass, but I'm the one who's going to be able to make it so whether or not billionaires like your sorry ass can even live in Florida without being afraid of actual progressive income tax. So yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that.
Or being associated to the Jacksonville Jaguars because they're a bunch of losers.
No, he brought that on himself.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So, dipshit. Go fuck yourself. Learn how to book. Fuck you. Tag him.
I am doing my best. I'm with Juan on this one. Like, this is just too fucking much. And I thought I was bad when I created so many titles in my copy of 2K25. Jesus. And even I made a comment towards Juan, like, is Tony Khan running a promotion or is he playing a video game?
He is playing a video game with real life people. That's why he treats them like shit, because he doesn't think they're real. That's the dissociation of billionaires for you, but that's not what's important. Also, Five Inco in the chat over here.
Welcome
to Wrestle Rewind. I see that you're brand new. He's saying the AEW World Title don't mean shit. LOL. The TNA title is better. LOL. Like, that's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem. Fucking motherfucker doesn't fucking make any of this shit fucking matter because he's got another fucking belt coming out in the week afterwards. Motherfuck you, idiot. Fucking moron. Fucking dope loser. And
so,
I can fucking say that because I'm a fucking nerd.
All right, so getting back to it. So in this first part of the segment, yeah, Tony Schiavone announced that at Full Gear, there will be a casino gauntlet. Why do you keep calling it casino? There will be a casino gauntlet, and whoever wins the gauntlet will be crowned the inaugural AEW National Champion. No. And then they brought out the participants of the casino gauntlet, the Hurt Syndicate. All three of them are, I believe all three of them are going to be participating in this gauntlet. And here we go. We got Bobby Lashley, you've got Shelton Benjamin, and you've got MVP.
Okay,
check out the drip, check out the aura on these motherfuckers.
They are proper fucking champions. They are proper fucking wrestlers. These men are proper fucking businessmen. And they're playing with these dopes.
These men are proper men.
Exactly. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no. They're sharp. They're sharp. They're sharp on the mind and sharp in their suits. And apparently they still have unfinished business with the Demand.
So we're talking about the gates of.
The gates of agonizing agony and Ricochet.
And Twitter Ricky.
Yeah, no, all right. So let's talk about this. So the gates of agony join in on the proceedings, and they get into this back and forth segment.
Wait,
and
what the fuck is this?
Oh no, that's them. That's the Demand.
I know that's the Demand. What the fuck are they wearing? Are those like open dashikis? What the fuck is that?
Those are like open white coats, and they each have their own different colors. But, you see, I believe, Toa Leona has blue, Bishop Khan has orange, and Ricochet in the middle has red.
But why? What are they?
I don't know.
What are the coats? I was like, this is like when they tried to make fucking Kurt Hawkins' whole gimmick, him having a cane.
Why does he have a cane?
This is not like, okay, is it part of their outfit? Do they always wear this shit?
It was originally part of Ricochet's drip, if you want to call it that. But, since they're all...
They make Pepto-Bismol for that kind of drip. You know that, right?
Actually, hang on a minute. Vicenza says, Tony Khan does go overboard on new titles. Next, the hottest women ever title, back and forth reigns by Taya Valkyrie and Rosemary.
Sorry, no. For some reason, Mercedes Money's going to grab that one too, Vicente.
The Hokage thing.
What the fuck? You ain't no Hokage!
Oh, yeah, because, Ricochet's a...
You.
Oh, yeah, because Ricochet's a nerd.
The one on the end that
Okay, Bishop Khan.
jacket.
Oh my fucking lord.
Nerd!
Bishop Khan's wearing his Naruto's actual fucking jacket.
Nerds. Nerd! Just a reminder that pro wrestlers are nerds.
And nerds can be pro wrestlers.
But Ricochet, one thing...
Now I get it. That's still ridiculous, but now I know what it is. Thank you.
But somebody take the fucking mic away from Ricochet, because Ricochet, despite being a heel, he can't talk his way out of a paper bag.
Are you serious? He still doesn't know how to fucking cut a decent promo, and he's like the managing wrestler for them?
Yep, he's the leader. He's the leader of the group.
Don't either of these fucking guys fucking know how to cut a promo?
No.
You're serious?
Ricochet is
Ricky's the best of the three of them.
He is their mouthpiece.
Oh my fucking lord, shoot me.
So, MVP, of course, getting on the mic, he tells Ricky to shut the hell up, that he says that, hey man,
you talk too much?
No, he didn't say you talk too much.
Nuts.
Yeah, no. He pretty much says, he pretty much calls out Ricky to bring his boys over to the ring, and they try to fight, but then the demand just walk away like, nah, we don't want any of this. So, why are we dragging this rivalry out? Let's look at the scoreboard here, okay? The Hurt Syndicate beat the Demand in a street fight over at the Daily's place. Okay. Then the Demand beat the Hurt Business in a regular 2-on-2, the Hurt Syndicate in a 2-on-2 tag match the following week.
Which that doesn't make any sense in terms of order of matches and sequence, but continue. Now,
before the street fight, the Demand beat the Hurt Syndicate at All Out. So, that's 2-1. That's 2-1. And
should have been the end of it.
It should have been the end of it.
But
no. And then at Wrestle Dream, the Hurt Syndicate, they beat the Demand, and it was a number one contenders match. And
so that's 2-2.
So now they're 2-2. Wow, they are dragging this shit out. They really don't know who else to work with. They really don't know what else to do with
Tony Khan, despite being melanated himself, doesn't know how to deal with people of melanin, like ourselves, like the Hurt Syndicate, like even the fucking Demand. There's one thing you can't deny is that Alfred Konuwa makes some fucking good points. He does not know how to book black wrestlers.
Sadly, no, he doesn't.
And it's a miracle that the Hurt Syndicate are as well versed as they are, because they're basically snowing over Tony Khan for a ride. Ha.
Ha. Ha. Ha. All right, before we continue on.
To work the way they want.
First, great that Jose can tell who is who between Toa, Leona, and Bishop, because I usually can't. The New Day are nerds. Heel New Day, no pancakes.
No.
Bro, I'm mad they didn't do shit with Big E and the New Day. Yeah.
Well, they used to. They were in he was in the Budio serial, and they were in Saiyan armor.
And thank you, Mr. Quick, for reminding us of what Ridge Holland did. Honestly, I can't knock Ridge Holland anymore, because there's WWE really did him dirty in his release.
Yeah, no, I still don't care.
Okay. Well, Toa Leona and Bishop Khan are total badasses, too good to be jobbers. Yeah, they are.
And yet, here we fucking are, because again, Tony Khan doesn't know how to book black people.
Now, before we get into the main event, let's talk briefly about the honorable mention. And this honorable mention goes to one of the women's World Tag Team Championship Tournament quarterfinals match.
Holla, holla.
The team of the champs of Mercedes Moné, the TBS champion, and the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena taking on the team of Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron. And this was actually a fun tag match. And this was great. Harley Cameron, you know what? She has the least experience out of all the other competitors that's involved in here, but since being with AEW for so many years, she is definitely showing that she has improved in the ring. She's definitely paying her dues. She's putting in the work, and she does an incredible job. Everything about this tag match was fun, and of course, what's her face? Mercedes Moné. She's the one that gets the short end of the stick, and she gets pinned by Willow Nightingale.
Dear Lord.
So
Nice.
So it's nice to see that the bad bitches get their comeuppance, and that Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron have won this match, and they're advancing into the semifinals of the Tag Team Championship Tournament.
Yay! So the good guys are advancing. And
The good
not-
gals.
Good, I'm just thankful that we didn't have any Mercedes money shenanigans going on with it.
No. Thankfully, no. That's
I really
not
am
the case.
thankful for that. But truthfully, the way I see it, again, we can make the arguments about the women's tag championship. You can make that argument that it's helps out. But if you've got if you already have a bunch of women with a shitload of belts and one woman with 12 belts, then none of the other fucking belts fucking matter.
Now, the only argument I'll make is that, in a way, like, it kind of feels like you have to find a balance. If you have more championships on your television programming, that means more TV time for the other people who are in the back.
No, it doesn't.
Well, sometimes it does.
Except when it doesn't.
Okay, well, yeah.
Let me put it this way. I've already broken down forever ago how you fucking do these championships in any promotion. You have your world title, you have your mid-card title, you have your men's tag titles, you have your women's title. That's your 4 core championships that you start with, yeah?
Yeah.
From there, you want to have women's tag championship, that's fine. You want to have the men's trios title, you can play with that. Okay. Maybe one more mid-card belt. 7 championships. And, wait, no, there's supposed to be a women's mid-card belt too, so 8. Okay, so the women's have 3, the men's have 5. Okay, that should just about do ya. How many fucking championships is Tony Khan rocking all over that fucking show of his?
I'm going to have to count for this one.
Yeah, you're going to have to count.
All right, no, hang on.
Get your fingies out.
I got
Get your
this.
county
All right,
fingies
calm
out.
down. I got this. All right, there's the AEW World Title.
Go on.
There's the Women's World Title.
Mhm.
TNT.
Uh-huh.
TBS.
Uh-huh.
You also have the World Tag Titles.
Mm-hmm.
The Women's World Tag Titles now.
Uh-huh.
All right, so then you have the Unified Championship,
Which represents how many? Which belts?
the Continental Championship, and the International title.
Uh-huh.
You got the National title that's coming out,
Uh-huh. That's 10.
and the Trios title.
11.
That's 11 in AEW.
But since they like to show off their Ring of Honor belts,
Ring of Honor World title,
Uh-huh.
Women's World title,
uh,
Men's Television title,
which is dumb because they don't have television.
Women's Television title,
Again, dumb. They're not on TV.
the Tag Team titles,
Uh-huh.
the 6-man Tag Team titles,
Uh-huh.
the Pure title,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure I saw it in the digital exclusive that they haven't officially announced it yet. The Women's Pure title. So
Yeah,
that's 8.
So that's 8.
Add-
19 fucking championships at any given time on All Elite Wrestling programming.
For AEW and Ring of Honor.
You can solve this literally by taking that unified shit, shoving it up your ass, and removing anyone who's an ROH champion from TV.
Yes, TV time over boss time. I agree with you, Mr. Quake.
Serious fucking Lee. Will would be, in WWE, would be money on NXT. She really would. She, like, her and Harley Cameron have the fucking style, the fucking personality that fits better in WWE than fits better in NXT. Jesus Christ.
But they're for the sickos.
No.
Sorry, Juan. I had to say that. All right, now let's get to the main event of AEW Dynamite. And just like it was earlier announced, it is a trios match for the AEW World Trios Championship, as the defending champions, the Ops, put their titles on the line against the team of the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page, Eddie Kingston, and Hook.
All right, let's see how this... Let's see how this goes.
All right, so I'll give credit where credit is due. Everybody in this match did pretty awesome. Mercedes diminished her value in AEW, says 5 Inco.
Yeah, 5 Inco. Like, I wouldn't say that she's diminished her value. I would say more along the lines of that she's running the belt collector gimmick in a way that is, on the one hand, it can be entertaining and it can work out, but at the same time, it's not doing the other promotions that she's grabbing these belts from any fucking favors. So what is the point?
Exactly.
And
Now,
I don't know what that's gonna do.
sadly, I didn't grab that many photos because apparently AEW didn't have that many photos of the main event. I was only able to grab.
Stinker then.
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, well. All right, so we got some incredible in-ring action from the world champion. As you can see here, there's a picture of Hangman Adam Page doing an incredible moonsault, knocking down Powerhouse Hobbs in the middle of the ring. The fans were loving it. The fans were 100% behind it. And then during the match, like, this is so funny. During the match, with the referee distracted, Katsuyori Shibata, he gets the tag. He's in the ring. Hangman Adam Page is in one corner. And you know how Goldust likes to do the Shattered Dreams where he runs in and hits you in the nuts?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is funny. Katsuyori Shibata has Hangman dead to rights. He charges in, and yet he stops before he even touches Hangman Adam Page, and he does like a lazy kick to the balls on Hangman Adam Page, and this is Hangman like just writhing in pain, like, oh no!
It was a lazy kick. Oh, don't tell me it was an Orange Cassidy kick, or was it just
No.
a fuck you? I'm not gonna go full force, just like pop.
Fuck you, I'm not gonna go full force.
Oh yeah, you're right, Hassan. I didn't holla 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 holla.
Thank you.
You're right. It was, and I didn't do that for the women's tag match. Sorry.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Everything else, and then everything started falling apart as both teams started brawling with each other near the finish of the match, and this is where my disappointment in Hook doubles down. You know how last week he tapped out to Samoa Joe, and that really killed the coolness in him.
Yeah.
This week he tapped out to Powerhouse Hobbs' torture rack.
I'm sorry. What?
Yep. Hook was in the torture rack submission hold by Powerhouse Hobbs. Eddie Kingston was trying to break it up, but Samoa Joe grabbed him by the legs outside of the ring to keep him from moving, and Hook tapped out again. 2 weeks in a row, they have killed Hook's character. His mic skills have not improved, and he tapped out twice to Samoa Joe and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Now Samoa Joe, I understand tapping out to. Joe's gonna kill you, but Powerhouse Hobbs, he's like, the torture rack's not even like his finisher, is it?
No.
So he's just fucking tapped.
He just tapped out.
Motherfuck.
Your winners and still the AEW World Trios Champions, the Ops. Fuck this finish and fuck AEW. They killed Hook.
Why? Fucking why, though?
Oh, man. Like, I don't understand what the hell they're doing with Hook anymore. Like,
I don't think any of us do, Jose.
Jesus, man.
We're all fucking confused. This is just depressing to me. I am so...
I feel sad for Hook.
Yeah, seriously, like, what's that about? Like, is this just like, is this a middle finger to Taz or something? Or
It better not be. They just inducted Tony Khan just personally inducted Taz into the Hardcore Hall of Fame when they were in Philadelphia.
Like, but like, for real, like, what is this?
I don't know
what are we doing?
Maybe they just feel like, oh, Hook is not that big, so they put in this really, really indestructible glass ceiling over how popular.
No, I know what it is. If they're trying to go with anything, I would bet money on them trying to say, oh, Hook is going to defy the odds and he's going to overcome the Ops and he's gonna make them tap out all over themselves or something after the way they made him tap out.
No.
I'm trying, okay? I was the one who was trying to square peg and round hole the
No.
DMC.
I understand
Okay?
I
Call
understand.
it a prequel. I'm that guy, okay? I'm sorry. I tried to find logic where there isn't any because my fucking brain casts aspersions on itself if it doesn't.
Okay, no. It's okay. I understand your rationale. I don't think they're going in that direction.
Now I understand. Yeah. Like GCW is good, but what is Temu?
Temu is a website, a Craigslist for millennials.
Oh my god!
Not
No, it's like if you remember the Wish app, it's like that. It's reselling from third-party Asian stores.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, let's go ahead and shift gears over to TNA Impact. Now, this week they did another special, which was not a clip show, but here, walk with me on this one.
It's not a clip show. There were matches, so it's a regular show.
It is a regular show.
It's not really a regular show.
Yep. It is that special called Open Fight Night.
Okay. The idea is that apparently anyone can challenge anyone tonight on Impact, and they must accept the challenge. And there is no way that anyone could ever tell that these matches all happen at different points of the year at all, is there, Jose?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so it turns out that these matches that they aired tonight are all pre-taped from previous matches from previous episodes of Impact that never went on air throughout the year. For instance, as I mentioned here, that there was a tag match between the Hardys and the Colons
In an El Paso street fight that happened in March.
We're in November. What the fuck are we doing with a match that hadn't aired, that was taped in March? Seriously? Okay, so it's basically that's basically the idea. They're still half off, but it still counts as an actual episode, because if we haven't seen these matches, they do officially count as new matches. There are promo segments that were filmed as well, that are actually current, and we'll see how the rest of the show pans out from there.
Now, before they aired Open Fight Night, there were two things that they advertised for Open Fight Night. The first one we're going to talk about is, of course, the Open Contest, which is a fatal four-way tag team match.
Holla, 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 holla.
That's right. You've got the Great Hands versus
Sinner and
Saint versus the System versus the Rascals. Holy shit. Look at the bodies that are in this match. Jesus.
I'm sorry, but who are Sinner and Saint?
Oh, they are the former Northern Armory, the Canadian team.
Oh, seriously? Oh man, that's their name?
Judas Icarus and Travis Williams.
Okay. Okay. Still, all right. Cool.
And I got a chance to watch the match, and the match was actually pretty good. And you know what? Sinner and Saint, they have an incredible tag team chemistry together. They pull up some really awesome moves. They did this one move where Travis Williams grabbed Judas Icarus, and then he grabs him by the arm, and he spins him around. It looks like Judas was going to do a suicide dive on one side of the ring, but then his tag partner grabs his arm, then swings him around so that he could do a suicide dive on the other direction to hit another team.
Ooh.
That's pretty awesome.
So that's actually quite dynamic. I like that.
It's amazing. It's great. And of course, what's there to say about the Rascals? The Rascals are fantastic. The Rascals are high-flying daredevils. They're doing great. If Wesley comes back, who was released this year by WWE, if he makes his return to TNA, that would be awesome. Reunite with your friends. Reunite with the Clubhouse.
Please. It would be so cool. It'd be so nice. Please, be a good guy, Wesley. We'll forgive you, kind of.
Yeah, I know. But in the final moments of the match, what's his face? One of the Great Hands launched himself into a slingshot spear onto Judas Icarus, and then the System clinched the victory. Brian Myers hit the roster cut, and Eddie Edwards hit the Boston Knee Party to pin and win. Your winners, the System.
All right, not bad. So that's a pretty badass match here, Zane. Now you said there were other matches, but we don't have cards for them because they didn't make any.
Yeah. For the next one that I'm going to talk about, I had to find an old card. I had to find an old match card from a previous week, and it is a one-on-one blow-off match between Danny Luna and Jody Threat. These two ladies are no longer friends because Danny Luna has turned heel. We talked about this last month, or rather in September, on Wrestle Rewind, where Danny Luna turned heel after she came up short in her opportunity to challenge for challenge for the Knockouts World Title. Since it was won by the number one contenders match was won by Indy Hartwell.
Right.
And now Danny Luna fights Jody Threat in this match, and this was pretty fucking this was awesome to watch.
So it was a
hard hitting
knockouts match?
Oh yeah, Danny Luna tried to go for a German suplex on Jody Threat on the ring apron to the floor, but that never happens. Jody Threat was able to break out of it. She tries to go for a running cannonball senton from the air, but Danny Luna dodges out of the way and Jody eats floor. So that hurts.
Ow.
Yeah, I know. Danny Luna continues to put the pressure on Jody Threat, hits a devastating German suplex to keep her down. Jody Threat finally regains her momentum. She tries to go for the pop shove it. Danny Luna was able to reverse it, but she finally hits the running cannonball senton to knock out Danny Luna. But in the end, it was Danny Luna who hit the Luna landing to pin and win. Your winner, Danny Luna.
Oh, how dare she? Okay, so Danny Luna wins. It sounds like this match was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It was great. Both women are absolute standouts, and much props to. I'm sorry, the knockouts are absolute standouts. So much props to them, and a lot of the rest of the show was also filled up with a lot of like flashbacks to past matches of TNA wrestling, where they showed off clips from old matches. AJ Styles versus Bobby Roode. They showed one of my favorites from TNA Lockdown, which is like a caged MMA fight between Kurt Angle and Samoa Joe, which is one of the best matches of TNA. Thank you.
Cool.
And they also showed other clips of Nick Nemeth and Mike Santana touring El Paso, Texas, which is going to be the site for which is going to be the site for one of the final tapings before the end of the year. So that's something to look forward to. And let's talk about the exciting segment of the night, because we have a sit down. Wait, first of all, before we get to that,
Emily Morris has been a while over here.
Hey!
Has been an interflocker for 34 months.
Yay!
Hey,
welcome.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Emily
Welcome
Morris.
to Wrestle Rewind. Good to see you again. So let's talk about the interview segment with the TNA Knockouts World Champion, Kalani Jordan, the girl that everybody hates.
Everyone hates you.
Oh no!
It was an exclusive sit down with Kalani Jordan, who you'd think you should be happy for her because she's earned some new gold here and she's spreading her wings. But no.
Thank you.
We be hating.
Yeah, they be hating. And the interview, we heard the interview, we saw the interview. It was all right. It was, I gotta say, it was very, very rehearsed. Her responses to the questions. But at least she spoke well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she spoke well.
You can say it well, but if you're not gonna fucking put the umph into it.
One thing I will give Kalani credit for is that she actually added some wrestling continuity when she credited all the tutelage to Ash by Elegance, aka Dana Brooke, during her time in NXT when Dana Brooke was like her mentor before she was let go from the company.
Okay.
So they brought that piece of continuity back into the fold, so that was nice. Then everything else was just pretty much addressing her direction right now as champion. And then she's pretty much saying the same things that she said on NXT, but in different wordings. Like when the question came up about her defending her championship at a triple threat match at Gold Rush, she pretty much said this. All right, look at Leia Ying. She's an incredible striker. How do I know? Because I beat her. Look at Jordan Grace. She's a powerhouse. How do I know? Because I beat her. So there's no sense in me defending the titles again to these two people who don't deserve it. But
Santino wants to throw matches around, so whatever.
Yeah, and she pretty much finished off the entire interview by saying, like, no, nobody's at her level. Nobody could do it like Lonnie.
Like, okay, but I don't believe you.
Yeah, like, she responded to the questions. She spoke well.
She remembered the lines very well.
But the believability is not there. This is what I'm
fucking
talking
there.
about in her.
Guys, you can do this.
This is what I'm talking about. This is my critique on her heel promo segment on NXT.
Come on.
We know she's got the ability to be a total bitch, but we gotta see it happen. You gotta make us believe you.
And I don't believe it.
Now, Vincent Guerrero said from a YouTube vid, it said Jake Christ burned the IWA.
Christ burned the IWA Mid-South Heavy and Light Heavyweight Championships on a live stream because Ian Rotten did not pay him the $600.
Oh, no, they're talking about something else. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, because they're saying here, if Timu means cheap, then IWA Mid-South was Timu since they started in 1986 and stayed that way till they closed again in 2022. Ian Rotten owed Jake Christ $600.
That is so weird.
But then again, what do we expect? That's IWA for you.
All right.
All right, so yeah,
Now now we do have a main event for Open Fight Night
but
because
we don't have a main event card for it.
no, we don't, but we'll talk about it. Cedric Alexander, the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion, called out Mike Santana on social media, challenged him to a one-on-one match, and they showed us the match, the main event match. But here's how we can tell that this was pre-recorded and it was taking place way back before Bound for Glory, because Mike Santana did not have the TNA World Title on him.
And that's kind of a big deal because he's the current TNA World Champion.
Yeah. Nevertheless, you know, that continuity notwithstanding, you know, the match was actually really good.
Seriously. Like, alright, so it was fun, it was good, but like, what the heck?
I know, it was a good match. It was incredible high-flying action. The fans were split between Cedric Alexander and Mike Santana, which I thought that I didn't think that was going to happen, but hey, you know, fans can surprise you with things, you know. But in the end, of course, despite Cedric Alexander's best efforts, Mike Santana was able to pick up the win. He hits the spin the block discus clothesline to secure the victory. So your winner of the main event, Mike Santana. So.
Yay.
And yeah, no, Open Fight Night, it was fun. It was great. If you want to go back, if you have time to watch a bunch of like TNA classics and also see a couple of matches that were never aired on TV or on pay-per-view, go ahead and watch it. It's actually worth checking out. But TNA Impact will be back next week live at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida.
Awesome. Can't wait to see them finally back in action.
All right, Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
So, final thoughts, of course. Like I said, Open Fight Night was fun to watch. I enjoyed watching all the classic matches that they showed from TNA's history. They also showed a lot of other different video packages from touring over to El Paso and more videos from Bound for Glory. And the matches that they showed that were never aired, those were fun. I think my favorite one out of the whole bunch would have to be the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. I think that was a lot of fun to enjoy. I think that was a lot of fun to watch. And, of course, I enjoyed a little bit of the Hardys versus the Colons. Now, this week's AEW Dynamite, oh, man, it is not fun to be Hook right now. I feel like Hook is being little by little like chipped away. Like a lot of whatever coolness is left of him is being sucked dry by AEW every week. Every week when they make him talk, every week when they make him lose, it just like it diminishes his overall aura. And man, it's getting hard to be supportive. And about the new championship, the national championship, like, oh my God. I think this is an act of desperate decision-making from Tony Khan with dwindling viewership numbers.
And the championship will help out, that'll be great.
Yeah, with dwindling viewership numbers and dwindling attendance numbers.
They never tried to do time comp over there on TNA, but I can do it better.
Uh-huh, yeah, exactly. Oh my God. That being said, I don't know what the belt's going to look like. I hope it doesn't look generic like the Continental one. Stupid. Yeah, I hope it doesn't look like something I could create on Create a Championship mode.
For real.
But all the other matches were fine. The women's matches were really fun to watch. Mina Shirakawa and Megan Bayne comes to mind. Definitely go check that out if you have the chance to. And, of course, this week's edition of WWE NXT was a hit. Was incredible. Great go-home show. Well, actually, not a go-home show because I had to correct myself. Gold Rush isn't next week. It's the week after next week. Yeah. So this week was fun. Great opener, 6-women tag match. Lola Vice and Tatum Paxley are a great pair. They're amazing. The main event segment was fun with Thea Hale and Joe Hendry crashing the Canadian party and just showing up and showing out. It was great. El Grande Americano, like, man, his act is silly. And yeah, as Juan pointed out, a little racist, but fuck, man.
Here's the thing. It clearly started off as like a fucking racist-ass joke, but the fucking fans are now behind it, I guess, because something really weird happened with El Grande Americano. Like, it's like a completely different person now. He's baby facing a little more. He's actually like wrestling with respect for lucha instead of trying to make a mockery of it.
But he's still a heel because he's also helping out Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah, but everyone loves Dominic.
Man, wrestling is a weird world, Juan.
Wrestling is so fucking weird.
But everything else was pretty good. All right, so
everything is great.
So as a reminder, Angel Mendez will be back this Saturday, and we'll have another exciting edition of Los Amigos Play.
Yay!
And we will continue our playthrough of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yay!
That's right. And we'll also have other stuff to talk about on this week's edition of the Ravens Flock, which is every Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. But until then, Mr. Juan Arouse, please plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabona! As he reviews for you the best and the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Send it to the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live simulcast on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell, stay up to date on all of our good content. Become an inner flock by hitting the join button. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/TheRavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlock online, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and the tiny notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and the Ravens.
All right, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and hey kids, who wants another championship?